Hi, everybody. Welcome to Queens Must Wear Crowns tonight. Tonight, I just wanted to get real personal with the women, just the women, because I want to talk about something that most do not talk about. I want to talk about things tonight that are kind of like taboo. And it must have been that some people must didn't want me to talk about it because guess what? All my work that I've been working on to talk about it tonight disappeared from my computer today, just now when I was pulling it up. But that's okay because I know what I want and I know what I want to do. And I'm just going to go forth and talk about it straight from my heart and straight from my head. So definitely welcome to Queens Must Wear Crowns. And tonight it's all about the women. And I just want to sit with you to have a personal one tonight. Um, I just want to ask everybody if they can share, because with a woman to another woman, we're going to talk about the sex that nobody wants to talk about. So I want to talk about women, sex, and Christianity, right? So women's sex and Christianity appears to be some type of taboo conversation because as women, we can talk about anything. Because I can remember back being a teen, talking about what sex should look like, right? I can talk about times when we were young women and we'll sit with our girlfriends and we'll talk about the sex that we have experienced. And then as grown women, we get together and pop junk about having sex with men, right? However, once we grow up, and values, ethics, where you stand and where you want to be in your life, all those topics of sex change. We might have simple discussions of, our daughters, coming into puberty and they're reaching the time where they're menstruation comes on. We may have talks with them about sex before we think they have sex, and then it's the conversations of you may not ever have sex talks with your children to properly prepare them with their peers. We can talk about simple sexual conversations of what we dream to have sex with, right? But when it comes down to talking about sex and Christianity, those conversations are just not held. As we grow, being not from teens to young mature women to older women to mature women, and then the very mature women, we have feelings and emotions that we don't discuss. We keep them to ourselves. And sometimes we may have questions that we want to know about our bodies, how our minds are connected to our bodies, sexual urges that we may have, masturbation thoughts we may have, and there's nobody to talk about them with. So I wanted to bring to the table because I'm working on a series, not just a series to discuss in the charge room, but a series that I can bring to women so they can be properly educated and aware of any concerns or thoughts that they may, or even experiences or poor experiences that they have had that they can bring to the table and discuss. I'm also going to offer in the charge room classes. You can have one-on-one classes being coached. You can, and they're totally confidential. you can also sign up for a small group workshop. So if your group that you're affiliated with, or network or organization that you are affiliated with, and y'all have a women's group, and y'all have this topics that are taboo that you want to discuss as a woman, being a woman, and successfully discussing them, I have that type of arena where you can have a safe space to talk about it. And then I'm also going to offer an online course where you can just register online, pay for the course, and then the whole entire series of lectures will show up, and then you can go on your own in the privacy of your home to become educated, become aware, and be more in tune of being a woman, um, with sexual thoughts, feelings, and Christianity. The topics that will be discussed will be about single women learning to practice abstinence, married women who feel that that sex is not important, or your self-esteem is low, that you feel that you want to hide away from your body, or maybe it was in your family dynamics to never discuss sex, so it's disgusting to you. And then we have topics of women, married women, with high sexual drive, with husbands who have low libido. So I want to bring those types of topics to the table, is just an examples, because I'm going to have loads more, because I want to no longer make it taboo when a woman wants to be a woman and is feeling there some type of sexual urges, and they are in conflict with their faith or religion, where it interferes with their ethics. You know, I don't, because some people are having breakdowns because they are very challenged with having sex or not having sex when you're married, or having sex when you're not married, and then you don't know how to deal with the repercussions in your mind that you have committed a sin. I want to make it a safe space that you can come to, that you can discuss your feelings, thoughts, emotions, or experiences, to help bring a balance, to help bring you to a place of, yes, I'm single, I am having sex, but I know it's wrong to not have sex when I'm not married. And I want to bring you to a place where you can flow to learn to practice abstinence without feeling guilty and shameful within your spirit that you are making yourself unavailable to exist comfortably in the presence of other women or other people in your church. There's too many times that women have to shy away from who they are on the inside. Um, Sex is not something that's shameful. When you're married, you're supposed to have it. As society has everything today, everything is sex. Everywhere you look is sex, 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 sex. But at the same time, there may be men looking at a Christian woman in a way where she's desired, but you have to hide. I want to teach you and make you aware that you don't have to hide because you're beautiful. You don't have to hide because you're voluptuous. You don't have to hide because you have urges and not discuss it with anyone. There's a place of balance that you should have in your life, in your heart, that you can learn how to practice being of a woman of good faith, of good character, of in the domain of where you feel that you are a good woman, because society or your church family, your church home may make you feel, oh, that's disgusting, how dare you, because they judge, right? People judge. Let me tell you about people. People judge from places of fear. Not only that, and that's fear to talk about something, fear of looking at something, fear of temptation, you know, and they find themselves again in a conflict of ethics to say, oh my God, I really shouldn't, because that puts a damper on your brain, and you start feeling guilty, and you start feeling that you're less than, and you start feeling that you you're shameful, like you shamed your family, you shamed the church. I want to let everyone know that there's a place of start where you can begin to learn and groom yourself to um, become aware of who you are and how to relate yourself to go forth and be who you ought to be according to your faith, right? um it's very challenging as a woman to manage, and as a single woman, because I'm single, it's challenging to manage your life in a place where you want to say, where people place you or you place yourself to say, well, I'm a woman of God. And no disrespect to men, but men have the tendency to look at a woman, judge her, and say, oh, she's supposed to be a woman of God. But at the same time, you trying to get up in her pants when the door is closed and the curtain is drawn. Men put women in a place where, and in that place of a hard rock, where after you have finished your business, and then you toss her. That's the other part. That's another conversation. Then you toss her because you had your business, and then she's left feeling alone, shameful, and insecure of herself, and she's left in a space. And there's so many women that are in the church that have been in predicaments because of men with titles doing things that they shouldn't be doing, and you're leaving women in a dark hole, and you're putting dirt on top of them and just covering up like it never happened. There's so many women suffering in silence just for that act alone. So I'm here because I've been talking to a few hundred women, because I've been doing this project for a couple of years now, and I've gathered evidence, and I'm going to do another focus group before I actually finish writing my book here about it. Because I just been in a book writing frenzy, because God is putting the word in me, and I'm putting it out. So I'm here to talk about women, and women being unable to adjust their crowns accordingly, because they are living a daily life ashamed to be a woman, fearful to be a woman, insecure to be a woman, and then they're married to the church too, or they're married to someone in the church that has a title, and their husband is doing things behind the curtain with another woman in a church or another church, and it's just creating mayhem. So there's ways to address this issue where a woman no longer has to sit behind a rock, sit underneath a rock, sit holding a rock. just to smile, just to smile. Um, some women wear so much makeup on their face because they really apply a mask every day because it's challenging for them to smile because they may be sleeping with somebody they shouldn't be sleeping with. Or they have a secret that they can't tell and they're ashamed about it. They're fearful to talk about it. But I want to offer this space for women so they can start to feel better about themselves. Because when you're in a space, your thoughts, your perceptions, when they come together, and because it brings on a stimulus of how you feel, your attitude comes behind it, right? And then comes the actions of your behavior. Because a woman may not be in her good space, she's not in a place of loving herself. It doesn't place her in a good space to loving others properly. She may have more bad days than good days. She may start mistreating her children, mistreating people that she encounters during her day, mistreating people at her workplace, all because of her may not being able to shine on the inside that she's beautiful. There is no woman in this world that is not beautiful. God made everyone beautiful. Everyone beautiful. He made us in all different shapes, sizes, colors, skin tones, and we all have gifts. We all have gifts and we all have talents. And I am for one, I am for taking my gifts and talents and sharing them. I love researching, I love writing. I do it from a place of love. And as I brought on this platform, Queens Must Wear Crowns, is because I want to bring women to a place that we can love ourselves, love on ourselves, so we can be better lovers when we are amongst our friends, amongst our family, amongst our peers, so we can spread that love. We can come together in a sisterhood and just mesh together and just become one love. It does not have to be of judgment. Oh, look at her. She thinks she's cute. Oh, who does she think she is? The petty, the catty, and the chatter and the chaos, the mayhem, the fighting. For what? Honestly, for what? It doesn't have to be that way. Again, sometimes people judge because they fear who they see as they look at another person. They're looking in a mirror. They're looking in a mirror of maybe that person that they're judging is someone that they desire to be, but you didn't have enough courage to stand up and be that person. Maybe you judge because you lack self esteem. Maybe you judge because you fear stepping out of your comfort zone. Maybe you judge because you lack the ability or capability to want to step out and reach your dreams. But the person you're looking at did. There are so many reasons why people judge. But does it make it right? Does it make it good? No, because that's coming from a place where there's no love. And that's from no love of self. One thing I am firm on, I believe in sisterhood. I believe in sisterhood. I have friends from when I since I was a child. We still friends today. No, all the time we don't get along. No, all the time we don't agree on things. But guess what? I know I love them and I know they love me. I can meet somebody the day before yesterday and have a sisterhood with them. It's the quality of relationship. It's not how many friends you have. It's not how little friends you have. It's the quality. What type of conversations are you having? Are you just having gossipy conversations? Or are you with women that want to see you win? Are you with women that y'all can bring ideas together and encourage each other to achieve higher dreams? Are you with women who drain you, or are you with women who want to see you soar? That makes a huge difference in the company that you keep. I recently had the awesome opportunity to be engaged with powerful women who love on each other. And they're strangers, like you just meet them and the sisterhood is unreal. It's unmatched. I entered an organization that launched August 1st. It's called the CEO District. The CEO District is a network of women who are in business or aspire to be in business for themselves. We come together as a super network of women. And within our super network, it's like having our own very live yellow pages, so to speak. Anything that you want to do, anything, I don't care what it is, there's somebody that does it in our network. So, like having a sorority, so to speak, in an organization of like-minded women who want to blow the roof off of their imagination and achieve anything that they speak life to. I've had the opportunity to be with these women since August 1st. Since August 1st, my life has changed. And I want to thank Kelly A. Bowens. She is the visionary of the CEO District. They are based in Atlanta. She is based in Atlanta. And she created such a vision. And the network is astronomical. I've had this opportunity this weekend. We had a meetup with the leaders, and the members. So as we came together this weekend as one, we had awesome motivational speakers, master coaches, and they gave such phenomenal suggestion, encouragement for us to soar in life. I cannot be more grateful enough than to be around women that can take you to places that you haven't ever imagined. One of the exercise, and they're huge on manifestation, speaking life into your life, and not just speaking it, putting that action to it. Because when you speak something, sometimes people don't believe what they're saying. When you speak, you have to believe in what you're saying. It's all about the belief. What are you thinking? I can say all day, I have on a red shirt. I have on a red shirt. I have on a red shirt. I really could have on a blue shirt, but I'm going to believe that I have on a red shirt, right? So it's all about how you think. Your mindset is everything. Do not stay stuck in where you are, because you have the power with your mouth to open it up, to speak life in it, whatever you want. God gave us power inside of ourselves. It's up to you to step out of your barrel of courage, your barrel of fear, your barrel of insecurities, your barrels of judgment, your barrels of turning your eyes to the wrong place and looking in the wrong places. Your barrel of never minding your business. Your barrel of being disorganized. It's up to you to come out of your barrel. And it's also up to you to stop dragging other people down inside of your barrel. If you want something in life, get up off your butt and do it. Speak life every day. Speak affirmations. Some people call it confessions. Whatever you want to call it, you better speak power in your words out of your mouth every single day. You don't have to sit there. Don't allow anybody to tell you who you're not. Don't allow anyone to say that you are not enough. Don't allow anybody to come in your world to place judgment on you. Speak life. I am not what somebody says I am. I am not my past. I'm a new person. Whoever you knew me in 1982, I promise you in 2020, that I'm not her. I promise you. I promise you that I'm not the person I was yesterday. I promise you. So do not let anyone walk into your space and take away your mental freedom of telling you who you are or who you should be or what they think you should do. Enough of that. Enough of that. Game over, baby. Game over. It is no one's business who you are but you. So I want to share with you something because I just thought that just a few ideas. So if you're interested in manifesting a new you, because I'm setting it up right now. I think I just feel like I'm a day and a couple of hours too short because I have all the ingredients. I just got to put it together. So just a few by Rebecca Garrett. She shared of manifesting, and I want to be transparent right now because I want to show you how powerful your words are and what you can manifest them to be, right? So that one of the exercises that she gave us to do was to purchase a mason jar. And I purchased my mason jar on yesterday. So I purchased my mason jar, right? So this is a mason jar, right? So in the mason jar, right? She wanted us to write a letter of forgiveness from our past self, right? And you can start from where you are today, from the day you were born. Second, write a letter to your highest future self. Then you're going to fold them up and put them in your mason jar, right? And you're going to take it and you're going to put oils, the essential oils in the jar that will reflect the spirit that you want for your higher future self. And then you're going to close it up and you're going to put it in a special place, right? Because the key is learning to love yourself better. So you're going to take your self that you are leaving behind and you're walking to your future self, all in this jar, right? Now you're going to go forth, because what's going to happen is every day, every week, you're going to buy yourself some flowers and you're going to put them with this jar with your past and future, because we're walking through a transformation here. You're going to go every day to this special place where you have this jar and these flowers, and you're just going to love on yourself. You're just going to love on yourself. You're going to speak affirmations to yourself. And you're going to talk positively. You're going to take all the negative self-talk out your head. You're going to stop taking away and tearing down your own character. You're going to stop allowing people in your space, in your ear, in your circumference that keep talking negative to beat down your mind, body, and your spirit. You're going to stop. You're going to say, today's no more. This is a new me. Once you write those letters and you put them in here, it's a new you now. We're working on the new you. So every day you're coming to this space to love on yourself, and you are going to do it until everything that you wrote in your letter to your highest self comes true. And as much as it sounds like, oh, that's not possible, anything is possible. Anything is possible with God. You pray and you tell God what you want. I promise you, because I'm a superior testimony. Anything that you want, you tell God about it. And I promise you it will come true, because it takes no time to create a habit in your head. And let me tell you something else she gave us. Create a story of your future self. You're going to be so specific about your story. You're going to tell yourself this in your conscious, and it's going to go into your unconscious. And you're going to do it right before you go to sleep. Every single day for 2 weeks. Every single day. And you keep talking it out. And you're going to dream about it. You're going to dream about it. You're going to keep talking this dream. I mean, from the type of person you are, how you want to look, how you want to dress, how do you want your life to be? What do you want to do in your life? Whatever career choice that you have made, however many children you have, grandchildren you have, what type of house do you want? Describe the house. Describe the colors. What type of car do you want? Describe the type of car. What color you want the outside. What color you want the inside to be. Do you want leather seats? Do you want a moon roof in the top of your car? Whatever you want. What type of kitchen you want? The kitchen utilities that you want in your kitchen. What type of backyard do you want? Be specific about it. Do you want an outdoor kitchen besides your indoor kitchen? Do you want a huge barbecue? Do you want a shed? Do you want a she shed? Because I love me a she shed, right? What do you want exactly? If you're single, what type of husband do you want? Say exactly how he looks. Say exactly what you want. If you're married, what type of relationship do you want with your husband? You want a forever love with him? Like just a forever love? Speak that forever love, right? Talk about it. Talk everything out in your dream. And you're dreaming how the shade cascades over the window, right? Do you want your house near the ocean, right? Do you say what it is? You keep saying it and let it manifest, right? Example number 3. This is what you could do. I know most of you heard of vision boards, right? And I know some went to vision board parties and some may have not, but a vision board. Don't just create a vision board, because sometimes when I know if you've been to many vision board parties like I have, you just have vision boards all over the place. But what you're going to start creating is a vision board album, a continuous album. And you're just going to keep going. You keep going until you manifest everything in that vision board album. Because things change. Not only things change, if you realize it or not, your life should be changing every 90 days. Every season. Every season. If your life is not evolving every 90 days, that means you're missing something. That means you are sitting too long. Literally. Your life should be changing every season. A new idea, a new hobby, a new sport, a new exercise you have added to your regimen, something new every 90 days to show how you are evolving. And I'm going to add something else too. This gratitude jar, right? Because sometimes we go through life and we do not realize what things that we accomplish in life, right? So a simple jar I bought from the 99-cent store. And what you do is every week you write in the jar on a piece of paper, a small piece of paper, and you fold it up. Whatever accomplishment you completed for the week. I don't care how big or small it is. If you washed your clothes, if you washed your hair, if you changed your summer wardrobe to the winter wardrobe, whatever it is, you write it down on a piece of paper and you put it in this jar. Because what happens is at the end of the year, there will be 52 things, because it's 52 weeks in a year. It will be 52 things that you have accomplished. And you could see it, right? Because sometimes when we're moving so fast, we forget what we do, right? But this is just bringing highlight to the accomplishments that you are doing, no matter how big, no matter how small, that you are doing something in your life. Because so many people walk through life, it's like I didn't do nothing with my life. But that's so not true. Because guess what? You are still here. You are still standing. And I just want to bring awareness, simple activities that you can do with yourself to keep your mind in a positive flow, in a direction where you can continually unlock your greatness to reach that dream place, that freedom that you desire. And then there's people that have no desire for anything. But I'm here to help you too. So I hope I can encourage you today to let you know that you matter, to let you know that you no longer have to sit underneath a rock or hide behind a door, or have to sit in your dark pool of self-pity. Everyone has a different belief. Everyone does. Everyone has a different perception of things. Again, it's all in how you think. There's so many ways to think. And people think from experiences, from what they see, what they experience, what they read, what they've been through, right? That's how you get your perception from what's going on in and around your life. That's how you think. So things that happen to us when we're a child, it still reflects in our lives today. You may not realize it. It could be something as simple as you hated broccoli. And because you hated broccoli, you don't feed your children broccoli. Something as simple as that, right? And we don't think about it like that. But that's something that stemmed from our childhood that we brought to our adulthood. So you can ask yourself, Dad, like, what in my childhood am I living with today that is making a effect in my life as an adult? It could be something as okay, so I'm gonna use me for an instance. Because I grew up as a victim in the domestic violence home, when I left home, I chose men that were people who beat women. I didn't realize it. That wasn't my goal, but that's what I ended up doing because I chose that older man. Because I was looking for the attention that I thought I lacked from my dad, right? So I was looking for that, but I didn't know I was looking for that. But that's where I was. But then I had to learn to love for myself. And then my perception changed. So, like I said, from experiences, we have a behavior towards it, from it, from how we think. That's how we respond. But if we are exposed to new ways of doing things, we'll have a different thought process. So I just want to bring awareness to women because again, we're here to fix each other's crown because we're queens. Queens must wear crowns, right? Queens have eminent domain over all things that's in their territory, right? So, and when does that happen? It happens at all times. So you have the ability and the power, the reign to speak life over your life for whatever you want. Whatever you want. Don't allow anyone to make you feel shameful. Don't allow anyone to doubt yourself. Don't allow anyone to take away your peace. Don't allow anyone to take away your joy, love that God gave you. God is love. God is love. God teaches us how to love Him. He teaches us how to love ourselves. And God also teaches us how to love our enemies. Yes, yes. Some people may not be there, but it's okay. It's a process. We're going to get you there, though. We're going to get you there. That's what the Charge Room Inc. is going to be about. We are going to bring awareness and to bring different educational tools to demonstrate strategies that will help you have different perceptions. When you have a different perception, you have a different thought process, and your behavior will be different, right? So, again, I want to just share with you soon to come. I am going to bring a series for women to talk about the sex that we do not speak about. So, women, sex, and Christianity. That platform is on its way. Women, sex, and Christianity. And we're going to talk about different topics for single women practicing abstinence and married women practicing love on different topics. I'm going to belt them out and I'm going to share it with you. You will have the opportunity. We're going to talk about it on Queens Must Wear Crowns. You will then be shared links to different categories, different topics that you may be interested in, and you can sit down in the privacy of your home, the privacy of your own company, and you can sit down and learn ways that you can become more comfortable with loving yourself and not feeling guilty if you have sex. Because that is a horrible, horrible feeling, to feel guilty having sex and you know it goes against your grain of faith or just your personal ethics or values. And I want to bring peace in your minds, your hearts, your souls, your spirits, where you can pray that thing out and you can work it out and just become educated in ways that you never thought that you could, because you can. And whoever said so, that stops today. There will be no more taboo about women's sex and Christianity because I'm going to bring it to the platform and we're going to talk about it. and you're going to be okay talking about it, because everyone has to learn how to be peaceful within their own selves. It's really a challenge to watch as I speak with different women, or just be in the company of different women who shut down when that topic opens up, because they are fearful or afraid or shameful to talk about it. And in life, there is no time that you should have to feel ashamed of who you are or something that you have done. That should not be. And I'm here to change that. So I thank everybody for coming on tonight. I hope I have encouraged someone tonight. Again, this is Queens Must Wear Crowns, because we must wear crowns because we are queens. We are beautiful, beautiful queens. And we must operate out of love, and we can't do that if we don't love ourselves. So we first have to learn how to love ourselves from inside out, in every bit of ourselves, every bit of ourselves. So please like the charge room page, share this video, because it will be on YouTube after it's finished uploading. Like our Subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Charge Room Inc. As soon as you type it in, subscribe, and you will never miss an episode of Queens Must Wear Crowns from the Charge Room ever again. Look at all the other videos that are there, the different topics. I love speaking on topics that people never really talk about. So tune in every week on Wednesday. Wednesday, we are here with the women's platform at 7 p.m. We are on 3 platforms. I stream from 3 platforms every Wednesday at 7. Facebook, my personal page, Ilyasah Simpson. Facebook, the Charge Room page. I stream also to YouTube. So YouTube, the Charge Room Inc. So follow on Instagram. I have an Instagram page, the Charge Room, and subscribe to the Charge Room Inc. page on YouTube. So I appreciate everyone. Just be grateful for life. Speak life into your life. Again, I even put affirmations on my page every single morning, and my theme is read, speak, repeat, and believe. Read the words, even if the words don't match. We're speaking life. Read the words, speak out the words. I am confident. If you're not confident, speak it. Speak it out loud. I am confident. And you speak it out every single day. You speak it and you repeat it. You repeat it. I am confident. You repeat it until you can believe it. You will speak it so you can believe it. Continue to speak what you say until you see what you say. That's how you manifest. That's how you speak life. Your future is yours. Your future is what you want it to be. You must speak it. So once again, thank you for tuning in to Queens Must Wear Crowns. My name is Ilyasah Simpson. I thank you for stopping by. Tomorrow, the Kings will be on deck. Where is my king? The men's locker room, hashtag the men's locker room. So don't forget, I have a women's platform and a men's platform. We are here to serve you, the community. Yes, we are here to serve the community, because we have to become a oneness with ourselves. Learn to love ourselves. Learn to love ourselves so we can do better and be greater to love on others. So thank you so much. My name is Ilyasah Simpson, also known as Minister Charge from the Charge Room. Everyone have an awesome, awesome, awesome night. Okay? Bye-bye.